You saw first on 10 a car plunging into a Hollywood lake. The driver made it out alive. One of the dogs with him did not, but thankfully the other pet was rescued. Let's go to Local 10's Todd Tongan, who was at the scene during the rescue and is live now from Hollywood with the latest for us tonight. Todd.
Calvin, people inside the park that were just strolling about were horrified when they saw a man drive his car into the lake behind me. But some very quick-thinking teens from a high school that were here on a field trip and nearby lifeguards rushed into action and likely saved the man's life.
33.
Hollywood and Davie fire rescue crews credit nearby lifeguards' quick response to a car sinking in a lake and say they probably saved a man's life.
When we was walking, we just seen the car go into the lake.
And then what did you see?
Guys, people jumping in to save the person out of the car.
Hollywood police believe the man was trying to commit suicide, and sadly, his two dogs were inside the car. One had drowned, but amazingly, after 20 minutes underwater, a Davie diver came up. The first responders were so stunned, they applauded the diver that found the little dog inside an air pocket. How shocked were you to see that little dog in an air pocket?
It's not very common to find an air pocket in a vehicle. Occasionally it happens. The vehicle was in such a situation that there was an air pocket. And it's a good feeling.
It was emotional. It was nice to see. We do this routinely, and routinely it's not a good outcome. It was a complete shock. It kind of renewed our belief on why we do this.
The driver, who was transported in stable condition, may have tried to drive onto some nearby railroad tracks.
Park staff indicated there was something had transpired just before that, going into the water over by the railroad tracks.
Later, as they pulled the car from the muddy water, shaken family members arrived on the scene.
I just want to say thanks to the diver who saved the dog.
And that man was not hurt. He was taken to the hospital and he was later Baker acted. He could be facing charges of animal cruelty. By the way, the two dogs were actually brothers. One was named Spock, the other Kirk. Kirk didn't make it. Spock was the one that they pulled out of this lake. He is now, has been checked out by veterinarians and is with family members safe and sound. At T-Way Park in Hollywood, Todd Tongan, Local 10 News.